my name is Indica Brown. I'm here with the OnlineExpress.com, and we'll be talking to Liz Schobeck about her article on transfer students and the cost change. So, we'll jump right into it. Did you find out if the cost of school really affects where you want to transfer?
I found with a lot of students that I interviewed that it really didn't affect where they were going to transfer. Most of them just said that the convenience was the big priority, or that their major had a big issue in determining on where they were going to transfer. So no, cost really didn't have a big impact on them.
Okay, that's interesting enough during this recession right now.
Mm-hmm.
Are transfer students looking for more help from the government, financial aid that would be, or from family members, just maybe money they saved, or?
Well, families, especially now since we are in a recession, there isn't a lot of extra income. So people are just struggling right now to survive themselves. So that puts a lot of the students working and trying to provide their own form of payment for the schooling. So the government is definitely having to put more stuff out. People want more government funding.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, should Richland Center students here at UW transfer? Yeah. Should the transfer students worry about adjusting to the higher cost since we are the lowest price, like far as paying for tuition?
You mean, should we be worried whether or not Richland Center is going to be raising the price? Is that what you mean?
Since adjusting. So right now we're paying for really low costs, and then once we transfer, that big gap, is that too much for us, you think?
I don't think it's too much for anybody. If you put your mind to it, you can do anything so long as you're alright with the debt. But I do think that it has to be in the back of your mind. It's a very real thing to keep in mind when you're thinking about some place to transfer, because there's a huge difference between Richland Center and other schools, four-year schools that you're going to be attending.
Okay. Did you notice more people turn into military agencies or like ROTC just because they say they'll pay for school, or are they just sticking with the traditional route?
I think that we'll see more of an increase with people joining the military because of the benefits that the military offers people, and soldiers rather. But right now, like, I didn't find too many people turning to that yet. But I think that if our economy continues on the road that it is on, that more people will turn to the military. Yeah.
Okay. And should incoming freshmen that are looking for their universities, i.e. 2-year or 4-year, should they avoid universities like Richland Center where they're going to have to eventually do transfer and do that adjustment, or should they stick to it?
I think that they should definitely come to Richland Center, and at least just at small schools. I don't think it should play in the decision making, just because it depends on the individual. Certain people like Richland Center because it's small and it is a good introduction to a larger school. And I mean, honestly, you can get a lot of schooling here. It's really nice. I would never try to get people not to come here. So.
Okay, well, thank you from the OnlineExpress.com. Tune in next week.